Hi guys, are you guys ready for the final game or the Codex tournament? I am. Yeah, finally, let's take a look at the first game at Frazier's demise between Jaedar's Dark Eldar and Deso's Orcs. This matchup is pretty difficult for Orcs, but let's take a look at how this will resolve itself. Frazier's demise, of course, is a very resource limited map with just one crossing right here, 2 entry points, and we get to see Dark Foundry again. Dark Foundry, Power Generator, 2 Mandrakes, Hellion. Okay, let's take a look at the orc side. Of course, we're gonna see two Slugger Boys and the Boys' Hut. And we can see the Gretchen here, hard at work on the Boys' Hut. We'll probably get a power generator immediately. Yep. No reason to delay, but I just can't see how the Orcs can win this. Gotta be pretty hard. They need to defend real well in Tier 1. But defending means giving up the map. And giving up the map means more research for Dark Eldar. So this is going to be an uphill game for the Orcs, in my opinion, because this relic will be very, very badly defended. It's just so hard to hold on to this position unless you reinforce it with turrets or something. Oh, he goes for a minefield. Okay, that will be quite interesting. Anyway, the Hellions will be coming out shortly. Yep, 50% already. 2 Mandrakes, probably 1 will be coming in as well on the attack. So let's just see how things unfold. Minefield's completed. And this Gretchen, instead of waiting for this relic to finish capture, goes back. I'm not sure why. What could be so important for them to... Oh, tries to get another listening post here, but this relic will be completely undefended, and Hellions will probably jump in and decapture immediately. And yes, we already see 1 Hellions coming up. And Hellions decides to capture the central critical locations instead of jumping into decapture. Interesting choice. Slugger Boys, meanwhile, finish their capping duty and decide to hang around. The main of the army, yes. No sign of Big Mac? Oh, Big Mac just out, freshly out, and still no attack from the Hellions. Interesting, allowing this listening post to complete over the relic. Patient play here. Wants to take control of the map probably. And get as many resources as possible before commencing attack. 2 Hellions on the field. And Homunculus Laboratory will be coming out. That will probably be accompanied with River Jetbike, 2 Mandrakes and 2 Hellions here, up to no good probably. And this Big Mac, 1 Shooter Boys and 2 Sluggers coming out at the edge of the field. Not sure why. Taken Hold Victory already triggered. That will force Deso to come out, but this is the fight that the Orcs can't win. Poison Blade upgrade coming up, and yes, this is an engagement that the Orcs will lose. Really, come on, 2 Hellions and 2 Mandrakes, and you're fighting with 1 Big Mac and 2 Slugger Boys and 1 Shooter Boys. This is just not gonna work. 1 River Jetbike will swoop in and finish the job probably. Teleports away, and it looks like 1 squad of Sluggers did not make it out already. We got 2 Shooter Boy squad here, and Jaedar decides to attack this relic instead. And yes, the mine's doing some work here, but as you can see, that's not a lot of things. That's not a lot of damage being done. It uses the detection power on this, and that's it for the mines. That's not a lot of things. That's not a lot of damage being done, really. Meanwhile, the poison blades are really doing work and making short work on the turrets. Listening post is down, and that should be GG. Yes, thank you very much for watching. That's a 1-0 to Jaedar. And look at that. Pretty horrible end for the orcs, being forced to move out and fight on this bad position. No mines, no nothing, decaptured the relic, and yes, poison blades just landing strikes after strikes. And the orcs are in no shape to fight back, and Deso calls GG. Thank you. That was a very fast game. Kind of expected, really. That map, this is just not a good matchup and not a good map for the orcs. And now we have Jaedar against Deso Space Marine in Meeting of Minds. Okay, will Deso able to equalize and force this to go to game 3 so we can watch another Dark Foundry coming up? And the power plant and 2 mandrakes and 2 hellions. Not sure. Anyway, early scout gets trained probably to decapture or scout. Not sure. Anyway, Jaedar will probably go for early ghost turret here. Yep, and at the perfect location. One that is able to protect both sides of his base. And of course, Deso Scout will not do any meaningful damage at all. If you ask me, he should be really using his scout to capture either this point or this point. Just to slow down the Necrons a bit. Instead of trying to harass, it's not gonna work. And Ghost Turret is complete. Where is this scout going? Yes, look at that. Look at the range. Okay. Forces the Scarab to move in, and that's it. Really can't kill the Scarabs in time. Really, just pull back and capture some points. This is pointless. This is really pointless. Meeting of Mind, the map is just too big, and it's impossible for scouts to inflict any damage in early game. It's just impossible. The time taken to travel from your base to the Necron base is just too long. And this scout should have been capturing some extra points here and there. Probably secure some additional requisition instead of risking its life for nothing. Lost one model, but that's not a lot of damage. So far, Deso is still in it. Spends all the resource. Wonder on what? Gets a force commander. I see. No. Tactical should not be capturing critical location, for fuck's sake. Necron warriors are now gonna try to shoot down this squad of... not sure if this is worthwhile. This Necron warrior might get wiped though. Yeah, I think this Necron warriors will get wiped. Jaedar is not reinforcing, and yes, that's one squad down at the loss of 1 Space Marine, I think. Yep. No Space Marine was lost. That's a positive, I guess. And why didn't the scout capture this location? Not sure. Anyway, okay, they're trying to deny this point. That's a good play here. But Necron Lord is there, and Boreal is so far away. The Force Commander will not arrive in time to make a play here. This scout is about to die. Needs to reinforce. Hello, press R. God damn, press R, my man. And no, you can't. You can't. Please, just right click on this so you can decapture before they plant an obelisk. Yes, that's how you should do it. Press R, my friend. Why aren't you not reinforcing this scout? Okay, decapture. Good play. Force Commander arrive, and why is this Space Marine in melee? Oh my god. That's a lot of damage being taken, and stop capturing. Why does he do that? I don't understand. Ah, goodness me. This is a bad encounter. I don't think the first commander can do anything at this point. He's taking too much damage. And look at the amount of resource he's spending on reinforcements. Not gonna pay off here. Armory. Force commander bleeding so hard. Fleet one's already out. That's gonna tie up one squad of a space marine here easily. And force commander taking too much damage for nothing. Yep, not gonna work out. Deso will have to come up with a better plan than this. Tries to get tier 1.5 here, but the Space Marine is in full retreat right now. Managed to return back to base with heavily wounded Borea and several losses of Space Marine. This scout still trying to capture and hold position. I'm not sure why. This guy will die. Meaningless death. Gets killed. Scarabs will be right on the scene to decapture. But the countdown will still resume, and Flamers on the scene to take care of the flayed ones. Boreal assumes a range stance, probably get plasma pistol soon. Listening post is chipping in as well. Not a bad situation here, but Force Commander once again falls behind and will die. Oh my god, that's a big loss. It was looking so well too. Yeah, this looks very, very bad right now. This looks very, very bad. Just not seeing it. Necron decides to retreat, realize he shouldn't be taking too much damage here. And that's smart play here. He knows when to walk away, he knows when to run. Third squad of Space Marine here, but the impact was lessened, and look at this, he can't afford to replace Commander Boreal because he wants to get the tier 2. That's why it's such a huge loss. We'll probably hit the tier 2 button. No? Why not? We'll try to deny this obelisk. Yeah, that's not a bad play here. Right now, Space Marine has a good army on the field, basically inflicting damage here and there, but the problem here is they simply lacks the killing power, in my opinion, because this obelisk here and this ghost turret here will still wreck the Space Marine. What they should have done is like preserve the scouts and capture all the points you can. I mean, get all the points you can and try to minimize losses, because right now you're trying to get ahead, right? The only way you can do that is by getting the tier 2 as soon as possible, and probably deploy some Grey Knights with the Librarian and Chaplain as well, and get the plasma pistol upgrade ASAP. That's the only way you can remain competitive with this Necron that's trying to get the tier 2. Already has a Forbidden Archive, and that's when Solar Pulse and all that bullshit comes out. Again, denies this obelisk. Nice play here. And that's it. Solar Pulse has been researched and immediately deletes it to refund some of the costs. Cunning play here from Jaedar. And why is the Space Marine not decapturing? Yes, finally decapturing this point. What? Why? Decapture! Oh my god, you should not attack this place. Decapture and fall back. Taking too many losses here. Solar Pulse has been deployed, and yes, Space Marine again forced to retreat. Simply not enough damage being done. Should decapture this strategic point. Force them to recapture again, slow down their scarabs a bit. And look at this, Jaedar securing a thermal plasma generator. That's big. That's really, really big. That's why I don't like the choice of this map against Necron, because Necron has a slight resource advantage here with the amount of resource they can gather from if they can get this big generator done. But look at this, we have skull probes on the scene, probably as a precaution against destroyer, and probably to disable monolith or ghost turret if possible. It looks like Space Marine is in retreat again, and Force Commander is out instead of Chaplain. Not sure why. And I'm not seeing any tier 2 stuff being built yet. Instead of gets queues up the optics upgrade. Should really get those Grey Knights, man. Okay, Chaplain is out. Alright, this is good. This is good. The demoralizing shot will slow down and make sure that squad will get killed. Teleports away once again, and Necrolord activates Space Shift. Gets grenaded. Knocked down. Will teleport away probably. Look at how fast he's regenerating here. My god, Phylactery is up, man. Anyway, Thermoplasma Generator is up, and look at that, 100 income. That's pretty healthy. But 104, 40 income is pretty good for Space Marine as well. Now they can push with 2 heroes on the front. But I still see no plasma pistols here. Not sure why. And once again, this obelisk will get destroyed, probably. Should really decapture this critical location. I mean, this strategic location. Not sure why he doesn't do that. And this Necron Warrior, look at that. Demoralizing shout, but Solar Pulse plays a part again, and they're too close to this upgraded Ghost Turret. Pathing is going to be an issue, and this Chaplain, oh no, Suicide Charge. Fall back, fall back. No sense in being separated. You should really attach yourself to a squad. It needs the healing, you know. Attach yourself to a squad. Yes, that's it. Now you're safe. Slightly safe. Why is this Skull Probe still around? One squad of Necron down here. We've got the showdown between foot soldiers and heroes here, and looks like Force Commander somehow died in the middle of the action. Did not even notice Skull Probe being destroyed left and right without really contributing, and this Necron Warrior managed to attack this listening post. However, Grey Knights on the scene. Not sure how this will turn out, but Flayed Ones is on the scene as well. It looks like Space Marine has no advantage in any side of the map at all. But you can see here, look at this. The Chaplain is really keeping them up really quickly. The amount of regeneration is insane. It's just that there's not enough firepower to burn down these guys. Should not really go for plasma. Should really go for flamers. Slowly burn down this mass slow clump of... right now, this Grey Knights might get wiped before they can even cast a Psychic Inquisition. Yeah, looks like they'll have to take this loss. Space Marine regrouping. And look at this. This slow march army actually managed to inflict economic damage on a Space Marine. That's pretty surprising. And it looks like the Space Marine are pretty struggling right now. There's not enough resource to go around. Tries to get another Force Commander. That's the third one for this match. Outcome might be a little bit set in stone right now, because you know why? There's no anti-vehicle. And no anti-vehicle means it's gonna be easy for Jaedar to finish the game if he gets destroyers. And this listening post is not upgraded. Not sure why. And look at the amount of float Jaedar has. That's a lot of resource. This listening post should have been upgraded. Anyway, Space Marine is now in a desperate situation here. This listening post will go down as well. Space Marine tries to flank from the other direction. It looks like they really lack that killing power, and Solar Pulse once again disables the bulk of the army. Easy time for the Space Marines. Easy time for the Necrons to shut down the Space Marine army. Look at that. The amount of time that they spent being under the influence of this. Oh, look at that. So fast. The Chaplain is just dying so quickly. They really should have gone for flamers, you know. A little bit of area attack will probably do better than this. Plasma just don't cut it. I really don't think plasma works. Plasma just don't work against this mass of Necron Warriors. And I was wrong, there's really no need for destroyers at all. Even though Jaedar is already hit tier 2, I think this is as good as GG. Look at that. We have at least 4 squads of Necron Warriors being reinforced fully, and look at the amount of resource he's floating right now. Wow, he blows up another resource on Heavy Destroyer. Yes, that's it. This is GG. Thank you for watching, guys. That's a pretty one-sided match if you ask me. The Space Marines not having much luck when they focus fire, and in this kind of map, meeting of minds especially. Yes. Okay. This kind of map where it's very narrow and you get hit by all these solar pulse, you just have to maneuver a lot, and really Space Marines really derive no advantage here in this kind of map. He needs to pick a smaller map, a much smaller map where he can use his scouts earlier to inflict some disadvantage. Now he goes for, I don't know why he goes for Machine Cult, he goes for Secret Artifacts. It's just too much of diversification, but there's not enough resource to actually deploy anything. And this Thermal Plasma Generator is just too much of an advantage for the resource. Yeah, 5630 economy is pretty bad for Space Marine, and that's it. The 2-0 victory for Jaedar. Dreadnought is out, but I really doubt that will make a difference. Look at that. The Heavy Destroyers just making short work of them. And yes, that's it. 2-0. Why prolong it, right? I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was pretty one-sided. Necrons going for mass Necron Warriors, followed by Heavy Destroyers and Pariahs. Yep. That's pretty much it. Jaedar is now the winner of this season of this Dawn of War tournament. Hope you guys enjoyed that, and hopefully there will be a next one. Yep. Yeah, I'm laughing because I know it's never gonna happen. It's just gonna be like, you know, any real life. Just sit in your cubicle. At the end of your cycle, they're gonna put you in the box and put you in the dirt. And so let's just make use of what time we have left to play with each other, okay? Yeah, okay. Sorry for ending in the very somber mood. But yeah, it's 2 a.m. and I need my sleep. I hope you guys enjoy it. Good night.